if you have to shoot them dead. And this what is the human rights idiots are trying to complain. You know, when I say I shoot them dead, I'd prefer to shoot them in the heart or in the head.
Art is not always about pretty things. It is about who we are, what happened to us, and how our lives are affected.
Taliwa sa imahe na itinuturong kumaladkad kay Kian Lloyd de los Santos bago siya binaril sa isang...
My name is Harvey Nichol, and I am a first-generation immigrant artist from Tondo, Manila, Philippines, and I'm currently based here in Calgary. My practice explores different topics relating to the human condition and my identity as a Filipino immigrant living on stolen land. My practice also explores social commentary on the political and cultural issues back home and here in North America as my personal outlet.
The crime and drug-infested shanties of the Philippine archipelago have been turned into a drug war zone in the 5 bloody years of Rodrigo Duterte's presidency.
It's not a dog, my son. It's not a dog or a pig.
12 on my 6, they think they slick. Talk about freedom, then you suspect. System is broken, they don't want it fixed. Shit is rigged just for the pigs.
I experiment a lot with different types of materials and mediums. Recently, I've been trying to go towards a synoptic narrative approach in my art. And I've been doing creative writing in hopes of trying to publish my own anthology novel in the future. I also create 3D printed sculptures and design my own clothing line. Growing up in Tondo with my mother, as a child I thought art is something that only the rich can enjoy. I came from a lower class family and I was never exposed to fine arts. But I was also exposed with a lot of graffiti and street art. Graffiti isn't really seen as art in the Philippines. It's more of a nuisance. I thought about it the same way, but my views changed as I started hearing about this artist group called Panday Sining. Panday Sining is this infamous visual art crew / social activist in Manila that is currently being repressed because of the things that they talk about in their art.
The 6,000 killed by police, by their own accounting, a fraction of the body count. Thousands more were shot dead by masked assassins who have stalked the country's slums. A reign of terror, openly incited by the president himself.
This is when I realized that art can be used as a tool to start a conversation. Art could be the voice of the voiceless, and art can start a revolution. My story is a story that a lot of people who struggle with poverty and mental health issues can resonate with. I would say that I'm lucky enough to be able to conquer some of those struggles and turn some wounds into wisdom.
Ang kasalanan ko lang yung mga extrajudicial killing.
Artists throughout history have used their individual voices in support of different topics. Some create art for the sake of art or for the pursuit of aesthetic, while some have used it to amplify and to tell stories about things that they care about.
So, by the very definition of EJK, it's state-sponsored killings, and the president just admitted to it by saying his only sin is extrajudicial killings. But you're saying that's not what he meant. What exactly did he mean?
Of course, that's not what he meant. What do you say?
Duterte's lawyers regularly dismiss his comments as playful.
I believe that as an artist, I have a responsibility not only to my people and to tell our stories, but I also have responsibilities to my siblings to fight for their future. I have 2 stepbrothers. One is part of the LGBTQ community and the other is in the autism spectrum. And I also have a little stepsister who is going to grow up seeing all of the violence perpetrated towards Asian women all over the internet. I want to be an inspiration for them. And I want them to know that, you know, their big brother is out there fighting for them and fighting for their future and fighting for their rights and for their voice to be heard.
Mind blown, blood all over my flow. Can't feel safe in my home, bullet inside my dome.
Now to a deadly shooting that's inflamed racial tensions.
Pressure is mounting for a new
investigation into the death of a man after an encounter with police in Colorado last August.
Now to newly released video in the deadly police shooting of Breonna Taylor, an EMT who was killed in March inside her own home. For the first time, we are seeing the chaotic moments after she was shot.
Hubo un país donde una vez cortaron todas las flores, mientras en los juguetes de los niños cercenaban la fantasía, donde odiar era el pan cotidiano. Hubo un país donde una vez desterraron a Dios.
¿Qué esperas de tu obra?
Comunicar en los 4 continentes una parte de la historia de mi país que muchos ignoran. La obra no se trata de criticar por criticar. Mi libro tratará de decirle al mundo
Me voy del país.
Estás loco. ¿Dónde hallarás una tierra como esta? No hay diferencias de clases ni discriminación racial. La educación y salud son gratuitas. Aquí todo es para todos.
Por eso mismo, si todo es para todos, nada es de nadie. Me marcho de aquí. Voy a buscar lo mío. Ella paga $100 a la policía para pasear sin problema con su Romeo caribeño. ¿El Estado es mi proxeneta?
Music is your own experience, your own thoughts, your wisdom. If you don't live it, it won't come out of your horn. Charlie Parker.
If you ain't got nothing to say, sit down and listen. Diane Lady Di Walker.
I'll play it first and tell you what it is later. Miles Davis.
You don't always get to do what you want to do. You gotta do what's necessary. Chuck Green.
When you're swinging, swing some more. Thelonious Monk.
Unless we learn the lesson of self-appreciation and practice it, we shall spend our lives imitating other people and depreciating ourselves. Ada Overton Walker.
Music washes away the dust of everyday life. Art Blakey. Improvisation. Improv. Take out the zation and put an E on it. Jimmy Slide. If you don't fall, then you're not reaching. Have you fallen lately? Dr. Jimmy Slide.